making you money. And if it's not, you're doing something wrong. Good morning. What I said is your content should be making you money. And if it's not, that's because you are doing something wrong. Every single time you hop on these apps, I want you to be making money. Okay? We're not just gonna sit on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram just posting just to be cute. No, ma'am, no, sir. Every single reel that we post, good morning, every single story, every time we go live, we need to be making money. And if you are not, that's because you are doing something terribly wrong. Something else I need you to understand is this. Listen to me very closely, please, and thank you. You should be making money while you're asleep. You should be making money while you're asleep, and if you are not, you're doing something wrong. Miss Ma'am and Sir, how about when you wake up first thing in the morning before you even brush your teeth, you're already sitting at $200 deposits? Can you say 500? Can you say hello to 1K days? You should be making money while you're asleep. And if you're not, you're doing something wrong. It is diabolical how so many of you guys spend hours upon hours and hours on social media just consuming content. You're scrolling, you're watching, you're praying, and you're manifesting for this great life, but you're not even posting the content that's going to lead you there. You know why? Because a lot of y'all are too stuck in your head. Good morning. A lot of you guys are too stuck in your head. You're so worried about what people are going to say. What is so-and-so going to think? What are my friends going to think? Let me tell you something. If your friends do not support your business, they're not really your friends. I said what I said. You need to get out of your head, good morning, and into your bag. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. You need to get out of your head and into your bag. And the reason why so many of you guys are stuck in your head is because you live in fear. You live in fear. Fear stands for fuck everything and run. Good morning. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. And that fear that you refuse to let go of, good morning, is that same fear that is stealing from you. Some of y'all been talking about being content creators. Thank you, Ms. Marga. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna be a TikToker. Ain't did it yet. Ain't did it yet. Ain't post no content. Thank you so much, Robin. Ain't post the content. Ain't launched the product. Ain't went live yet. Because you live in fear. And I'm gonna tell you this, if you do not let go of the fear, you will continue to stay exactly where you are, which is stuck, broke, and watching other people live the life that you claim you want to live. Something else I need you to understand is this. You only need one good digital product. Good morning. You only need one. Some of y'all think y'all need about 20 products in your store. No, you don't. You only need one. And that one product that you choose to sell will be your first class ticket out your 9 to 5 that you claim you hate. A lot of y'all are sleeping on your own potential. There's something that you know about. There's something that you have skills in, and that thing, whatever it is that thing that will literally give you financial freedom. Stop sleeping on yourself and just monetize your knowledge. Monetize your passions, please, and thank you. Now, what I want to know is this. Good morning. Who on this live is sick and tired of being sick and tired? If that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. I'm not just talking to people who are a little sick. Thank you, Darla. And I'm not just talking to people who are a little tired. I need you to be sick and tired, because when you're sick and tired, you're actually going to execute. Very good, PJ. Very good, Miss Mango. I'm only here to speak to action takers this morning. Listen, I'm glad you're here. You're gonna learn how to create the product and you're gonna learn how to sell it. But it is of no use to you if you don't do what I teach you to do. We have to execute. I'm gonna say that again. Good morning. We have to execute. A lot of y'all are struggling horribly with that. You're scrolling, you're watching, you're praying, and you're manifesting. Oh Lord, please help me. But if you don't put in the work, if you don't actually get started, nothing for you will change. Not one thing. What I want to know is this. Good morning. Who on this live is tired of living paycheck to paycheck? If that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Believe it or not, some people love it there. Some people love paycheck to paycheck. They want to be paycheck to paycheck forever. But if you don't want to do that no more, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. She said, I am sure tired. Very good, darling, because that means you're going to actually do something. You are actually going to put one foot in front of the other and get it started. And who on this live has no idea what digital product is? You ain't got a clue. If that's you, go ahead and put me in the chat. Listen, this is a judgment-free zone. It's okay if you don't know because you are about to learn today. This is judgment-free. We all started somewhere. We all did not know everything. So if you have no idea what digital product is, go ahead and put me in the chat. I want to know who I'm about to educate this morning. And for those of you guys who have never seen me before, my name is Jasmine and I'm so glad to have you. I'm going to teach you how to turn your content into cash, how to finally make money online, and how to build financial freedom all from your cell phone. If I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, go ahead and double tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the shares going. TikTok, YouTube, thumbs up the live, just like this live found you. Let's allow this live to find other people. Let's be a community, because believe it or not, a lot of people hate living paycheck to paycheck. It's not just you. And a lot of people want to make money online too. They want to start the business too. It's not just you. So just like this live found you, let's allow this live to find other people. Also, before we get started, I need you guys to take notes. Thank you, Darla. I need you to take notes, okay? We're human. You are bound to forget something. That's normal. Life be lifing and the stress be stressing, okay? But if you write the shit down, anything that I say on this live that you do happen to forget, you can refer back to them notes and still take action. We're not going to keep scrolling from live to live moving forward. You're going to lock in, you're going to listen, you're going to write it down, and you're going to do it. So you can actually start this business that you've been talking about for years. Some of y'all been talking about being YouTubers for years, ain't did it yet. True or false? Okay, so let's go ahead and take these notes and lock in. Also, make sure you guys follow me. I don't know who they are, but they do steal my videos and they make fake accounts and then they message you. So please do not get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled on these TikTok streets. All right, let's go. What the hell is a digital product and how are we gonna make money? Let's talk about it. So a digital product is something that you do not have physical possession of, okay? So think of a movie on Netflix, think of a song on your Apple Music or Spotify. You don't physically have it in your possession, right? It's somewhere out there in the cloud, okay? You, and you guys, I'm on 3 lives. All 3 of y'all are going to create something to sell. You guys, I started my content creation journey 5 years ago. And when I started monetizing my knowledge, I lost over 100 pounds. Yes, I did. And so what did I do? I made a YouTube channel and I started teaching people how to lose weight. There's something that you know about. I don't care. Stop telling yourself, I don't know nothing. Yes, you do. There's something that you have knowledge and skills in. And that thing, whatever it is that thing that you're going to monetize. A lot of you guys have passions. There's something that you love to do. You love to do it. You could monetize that. You can make an ebook teaching people what you know. You make it one time. I'm going to say that again because some of y'all hard-headed. You make it one time and you will resell it over and over and over again. Maybe you know how to fix credit. You can make an ebook teaching people how to build their credit so they could buy their first home. Yes, it's really that simple. But a lot of you guys love to spend way too much time on social media. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. It's diabolical. We need to lock in. Some of you guys know how to do makeup, hair. You can make some e-courses, making videos, teaching people how to do those things. You made the video once and you will resell it over and over and over again for years. You guys, I am still to this day reselling digital products I made 4 and 5 years ago. If I can do it, you can do it too, okay? You could even sell workbooks and journals. You guys, listen. Hands down. It has never been easier than today to make money online. There are people on these apps who are downloading workbooks and journals off of Canva. And we're going to get to that in a little bit. but they're downloading them right up off Canva and they are selling them for $27. $47. I seen someone, she bundled up a whole bunch of manifestation guides. She got them off Canva. She's selling them for $149 a pop. Absolutely, Rosa. So if she can do it, why can't you? You know why you're not? Because you're too distracted. You are too distracted. You're on these apps for a good laugh. You're sharing funny videos back and forth to your friends. Some of y'all have already seen my life and you still haven't started because you're distracted. What we need to do is execute, okay? Now I am going to give you 2 free apps. These are free. And these apps will literally change your entire life if and only if you actually use them. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for app number 1, good morning. Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Good morning alert. Good morning. Good morning. And for those of you guys just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. I'm going to teach you how to turn your content into cash. You are going to learn how to monetize these platforms, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, it doesn't matter. And you're going to make money through the sales of your digital products. You guys, I am on all the apps. I'm getting paid through all the apps. And I'm trying to get you paid too. But you have to execute. And if I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, let's go ahead and share this live and double tap the screen. The more we like, comment, and share, the more this live gets pushed to more people, okay? Don't be stingy. Some of y'all like, this is my information. I ain't gonna share it with nobody. No, we're going to be a community. We're going to help others. Just like I'm helping you, let's return the favor and help others, okay? Okay. Note takers are money makers, so it's in your best interest to write the shit down so in case you forget, you can still get it done. Let's go. App number 1, write it down, and write it down. You guys, I am on 3 live, so just bear with me while I get everyone straight. App number 1 is Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Let's go. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Good morning. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva. Let's talk. I am, however, on TikTok number 1. I'm trying to figure out how we got 110 people on this live and we only got 5 shares in this chat. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay. Canva. C-A-N-V-A. Now, some of y'all already have Canva. Thank you, No Pasta. Some of you guys already have Canva. You're like, I already got that. My question for you is, if you already have Canva, are you using it to make money or is it just collecting storage space on your phone? Starting today, you will be using Canva to make money. And you can use Canva for a lot of things. If you need a business logo, you can find it on Canva, okay? Maybe you're gonna resell workbooks and journals and manifestation guides and affirmation guides. You can get them off Canva, just like everybody else, okay? If they can do it, you can do it too. Stop sleeping on yourself. Maybe you're gonna post the content, okay? Maybe you're gonna finally make the YouTube channel that I tell you to make every single day. Maybe you're gonna actually get started. You need some YouTube thumbnails? Great, you can find that on Canva as well, okay? Maybe you wanna be a faceless creator. You can get all your templates off of there for my faceless people. Get on Canva. You wanna post Instagram Reels and TikTok videos? Again, you can go on Canva. So, you're gonna get started today. If you're actually going to do it, I'm holding you accountable for the first time in your life. If you are actually going to do it, go ahead and put Canva in the chat, C-A-N-V-A. Go ahead and type the word Canva in the chat if you are going to promise me on this Wednesday morning that you're actually gonna do it. I want to hold you to a standard. Don't put Canva in the chat, you ain't gonna do nothing I'm talking about. It is a for you. For those of y'all who are gonna actually do it, go ahead and write Canva in the chat. Very good, write it, very good. And I need to speak to my people on this live who are quote unquote old, okay? Listen, you're never too old, but a lot of y'all like to convince yourself that you're just too old for all this stuff. You think you missed the mark. You think that you're not tech savvy. This isn't gonna work for you. Jazz, I barely know how to use my phone. I can't make money online. Let me explain something to you. If those are things that you have said, that's the fear that is in your head. that is trying to keep you from making money. Fear, we said, stands for false evidence appearing real. And that same fear is holding you back. It is not too late for you to make money online. It is never too late until you're 6 feet under. Okay? Something else I want you to understand is this. You are tech savvy and you do know how to use your phone because you use it every day. And you were able to use your phone well enough to click up on TikTok and YouTube, scroll through and find this live, true or false. Your kids did not help you do that. You did it on your own. You know how to make phone calls and you know how to text. You know how to use your phone. And you will use your phone to make money online. So you're not too old. Okay? I don't want to hear it. You're right on time. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. App number 1 was Canva. C-A-N-V-A. Canva. And you already said you were going to get started today. Also, you guys, make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. They do steal my videos. They make fake accounts and then they message you. So please do not get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled on these TikTok streets. YouTube, if you do want to follow me on TikTok, only follow the TikTok linked on my website. All others are fake. Okay. App number 2, write it down, and write it down. Here we go. Chat GPT. Let's talk. Chat GPT and Chat GPT. This app is free, and this app will single-handedly run up your online bag if you actually use it. Now, some of y'all already have ChatGPT. You're like, Jazz, I already got that. But my question for you is, are you using it to make money? Are you using it to help you with your business? Because if the answer is no, then why not? ChatGPT will literally make you hundreds and thousands of dollars, okay? But you got to use it. Maybe you're going to post the videos. You're going to make the content, but you don't know what kind of videos to make. You don't have to know because ChatGPT will tell you. All you got to do is ask. You're going to start the YouTube channel. You want to be a YouTuber. Ask ChatGPT what kind of YouTube videos you should make. Maybe you're going to sell a digital product. You're like, shit, Jazz, I'm in. I want to make money online. I'm going to sell me a digital product too. Great. Did you know ChatGPT will literally write your ebook for you? Oh, you didn't know. That's why I keep saying it has never been easier than today to make money online. You guys, when I first started selling my weight loss ebooks, I had to write it myself. I didn't know about ChatGPT. I had to use my English skills and my grammar skills to write my own damn book. Not no more. Not today. All you got to do is ask ChatGPT. Let's go. So we got Canva and we got ChatGPT. Now we have to put it together and make our product. You can edit it for your own original content too. Yes, absolutely. We got to use it. If you're ready to put it together and make your digital product, go ahead and type "I'm ready" in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. App number 1 was Canva and app number 2 was ChatGPT. We got to put it together and make our products. Go ahead and put "ready" in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all best be taking notes. You better write this shit down because I'm literally about to give you prompt number 1. So if you do not have your pen and paper in hand, it is time to get it in hand because I'm about to give you prompt number 1. Let's go. And also, you guys, if I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit, thank you, sweet tea, and vibrates with your soul, double tap the screen. Share the live, okay? The more we like, comment, and share, the more the live gets pushed to more people. Thank you so much. Let's go, let's go. App number 1. Let's go, let's go. I'm not telling you anything, babe. You best be taking these notes. Let's go. App number 1, write it down. Here we go. You're going to open up ChatGPT and you are going to put in there, write this down. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Thank you. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. If you got that, put got that in the chat. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How many we got here? We got 120 people on TikTok number 1. We got 20 people on TikTok number 2, and we got 10 people on YouTube. I need to see at least 75 got that's. Stop being hard-headed, because if you don't have that, this is your opportunity to ask me to repeat it. Do not DM me, because I'm not going to respond, because you don't listen. If you need it, repeat it. Ask. Let's go. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Let's go, let's go. I need more got that's. Absolutely, Ricky. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Y'all got that? Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. We're in business. We're solving problems, okay? You must solve a problem. You got that? Okay. Going once, going twice. All right, you got it. You're going to hit enter. It's going to give you 10. Exactly what you asked for. Now, remember we said a digital product could be anything. So it could be an ebook, it could be some type of e-course, workbooks, journals, a private community. It could be anything. Now, how do we choose the digital product idea that's going to be best for you and make you a whole bunch of money? Let's talk about it, okay? Write this on your paper, please. Anything that you want to be successful with requires consistency. I'm gonna say it again because some of y'all a little hard-headed. You're like, what? Anything that you want to be successful with requires consistency, okay? You wanna lose weight? What do you have to do? You have to consistently eat less and consistently move your body. You wanna save money? Maybe you're trying to save 10K, I don't know. Okay, well, that's gonna require you to consistently stop going to Chipotle and Starbucks and making your food at home. Okay? She said it's the hard part. Listen, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. You wanna run a successful business. Whatever success means for you. If you want to run a successful business, it's no different. You have to be consistent. The reason why a lot of you guys who have already tried to start your content creation journey, the reason why a lot of you guys are struggling is because you lack consistency. So the YouTube channel's not growing, the TikTok's not growing, the sales are not coming in because you're not consistent. So let's do ourselves a favor and choose something off of that list that you actually like to do. See, when you actually enjoy what you're talking about, you actually enjoy what you're doing, it's going to be so much easier for you to be consistent. The reason why I make the money I make and have built my fitness brand to what it is today is because I actually like to weightlift. I do it all the time. And I actually know about it because I lost over 100 pounds. So I'm able to show up every day teaching people how to do that. For those of you guys who are not new and you follow my coaching content, how is it I'm able to consistently teach people how to make money online? Because I love talking about business and I love talking about money. You see how that go? So do yourself a favor and pick something off of that list that you like. It is as simple as that. And let's say it gave you 10 things, you don't like none of the things it gave you. Keep asking for 10 more until you find the idea that you want to run with. Thank you. She said absolutely correct. If you're not consistent 100, yes, we have to be consistent, you guys. We must be consistent, okay? And I don't want you guys to worry about what's trending. Well, what if I don't make a lot of money? Listen, write this on your paper, please. Money flows where energy goes. Put that on your paper. Money flows where energy goes. So as long as the energy is there, you're consistent, you're having fun, you're showing up, you're helping people, I promise you 1010% you will make a lot of money. You don't need to choose a niche just because it's trending if you don't like it. There are kids on YouTube who make millions of dollars doing the stupidest things. Make it make sense. They are doing the stupidest things and they're making so much money. Because they're consistent and they're having fun and they like what they're doing. So do yourself a favor and do the same for your business. Okay? She said, yes, they do. Yes. So just do something that you like. Okay? If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine and I'm teaching you how to turn your content into cash, how to finally make money online, and how to build financial freedom. But at the end of the day, you guys, none of this information is going to do you any good if you don't actually do what I'm telling you to do. A lot of y'all have already been here before. A lot of y'all have already seen me before, and you haven't made any money yet because you're still not doing what I'm telling you to do, because you're hard-headed. You don't want to execute. You just want to pray. You want to hope. You want to manifest. Thank you, Shell. You want to do all the things except the one thing that's actually going to make you money, which is do it. Some of y'all are so addicted to TikTok lives. You scroll from live to live. Every single day, you're watching all the coaches. But the reason why it's not happening for you is because you don't do anything. You just watch. YouTubers, y'all watch YouTube video after YouTube video, trying to get more information. The information that you need is execution. Okay? We have got to execute. Prompt number 2. Write it down. Here we go. Once you choose digital product idea you want to run with, you're then going to put this in your search bar. Here we go. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. He said, that's me. You're so right. Yes. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Yes, I love digital products. You guys, excuse me, they have changed my entire life. We are creating the product. Let's go. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Let's go, let's go. I see 150 people on TikTok number 1. I see 30 people on TikTok number 2, and I see 15 people on YouTube. I should see at least 100 got that. I know some of y'all are driving. Please do not text and drive. Some of you guys are at work, and you know you're not supposed to have your phone on the floor. So I will give y'all a pass. But the rest of y'all, let me know you got that. Yes, Aria, write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Good morning to you. You're going to open up ChatGPT and you're going to put in there, write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. You're going to hit enter, okay? You're going to hit enter. This is why I keep telling you it has never been easier than today to make money online, because it literally wrote it for you. You guys, you're sleeping on your own potential. You keep talking about what you can't do, but you haven't even tried. It literally wrote it for you. So now all you have to do is copy what ChatGPT gave you and paste it into Canva. It don't get no simpler than that. Your job is more complicated than that. You will copy and paste. So you will open up Canva. In your search bar, you're going to type in ebooks. It's going to give you hundreds and thousands of templates. Just pick one. They're all 1000% customizable. You will paste what ChatGPT gave you into the Canva template. Okay? Now, a couple of rules here when you're copying and pasting. Number 1, please, less is more. Okay? You don't need 50 pictures and 50 colors on one page. Unless you're doing some type of coloring book, you don't need all that. Just make it clean, simple, and legible. Clean, simple, legible. Okay, now I always review my students' ebooks. One thing that I need you guys to do, please listen, narrow in the margins. All my students, for some reason, they got the words running off the page. You're making some type of ebook. When have you ever bought a book and the words were running off the page? Never. Bring the margins in, okay? Please bring the margins in. Make it look like an ebook you would want to read. Once you are done, you will download it as a PDF file. P as in Peter, D as in dog, F as in Franklin. You will upload that file to your hosting site. Please write these down. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. If you got that, got that in the chat. Let's go. These are your hosting sites, and there's plenty more out there. These are just some of the most popular ones. If you got that, got that in the chat. Let's go. No student shall be left behind. I see 120 people on TikTok, number 1. I see 30 people on TikTok, number 2. And I see 6 people on YouTube. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. If someone types that in the chat, I can pin it. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Now, let's talk. Let's talk. The beauty of having a mentor and a coach is that they can tell you what to do and what not to do. One of the biggest lessons I have learned on my entrepreneurial journey, you guys, I've been doing this 5 years. I done made a lot of mistakes. Listen to me. One of the biggest things I can tell you that I have learned is do not be out here accruing a whole bunch of business expenses. Don't do it. Stuff adds up quick, fast, and in a hurry. And next thing you know, you got about $500 going out and you don't even have $500 coming in. That's how you stay in the red. We're not going to do that. I use Stand Store, okay? I love Stand Store. Stand Store is great, but Stand Store is expensive. Stand Store is $99 a month. That's extremely high when you're just getting started. When you ain't got no sales yet, that's very steep. Shopify is $49 a month. Again, if you're not making any money, that's expensive. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start on Gumroad. 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 Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons is Beacons. You're going to start on Gumroad. Why? Because Gumroad only charges you a percentage when you make a sale. So until you make sales, you spend no money. They charge you 10% for every sale. So that's a great place to start. Now, once you do start making money, because you're going to do all the things I tell you to do, you're going to really be bringing in traffic. Then you'll bring yourself over to Stand Store because Stand Store has a lot of features that will help you automate your business. These are things we need so we can make money while we're asleep. But for now, just start on Gumroad, okay? Now, let's talk. We use Canva, we use ChatGPT, we put it together, and we made our digital product. That process, from start to finish, should only take you 2 hours. Should only take you 2 hours. It really should only take you 1, but I'm gonna give you some grace and give you 2. I don't care if you are 200 years old and you've never touched a cell phone before. That should only take you 2 hours. That's it. If it's taking you longer than 2 hours, we got a couple of problems. One of which is you're trying to be a perfectionist. Oh, Jazz, I just got to make sure everything's perfect because that's who I am. I'm a perfectionist. Everything has to be perfect. And until it's perfect, I can't launch it. I can't put it out. I might have to change this. no, let me delete this, take this out. I'm gonna sit on it for 5 weeks because it just has to be perfect before I can do it. Okay. Let me talk to my perfectionistic queens and kings on this live. I know I got a handful of y'all. First and foremost, you are not perfect. I am not perfect. So how the hell can you make something perfect? Make it make sense. You can't, because it doesn't exist. You are really scared. That's what you are. You're fearful. You're living in fear. What did I tell you about fear? Fear will literally steal your dreams from you if you let it. You are so afraid of putting something out and it fails that you'd rather just not. You don't want to disappoint yourself. You don't want to get your hopes up and it doesn't work out how you thought and you fail. So you would rather just not. That's what you're saying in your head. But let me tell you what. You already said you don't want to go to work. You said you hate it there. You said you was ready to quit last week. Well, every single day that you don't put your digital product out is another day that you still have to go to work. Because how can you make money off of something that doesn't exist? I can't. You can't. So you have to put it out. You got to put it out. Stop. Nope. We're not doing no perfectionism. Nope. You will put it out. Another reason why it might be taking you longer than 2 hours. Yes, it's time. Another reason why it might be taking you longer than 2 hours is because you're distracted as hell. You got the TV going on in the background. Just like I said, I'm talking to you. I've been putting it out for lack of knowledge. No, we're not doing that no more. A lot of you guys, you're distracted. You got the TV going in the background. You watching TikTok videos and Instagram videos when you're supposed to be working on that product. You're trying to multitask. So you got cooking going, you're cleaning. Some of y'all talking on the phone, gossiping with your girlfriends, doing everything except the one thing that's going to actually make you money. Make it make sense. You need to lock in. You ain't got no more time. The time is now. Moving forward. When you're going to start your product, you're going to finish it. You're going to turn your TV off. You're going to put the phone on Do Not Disturb. You're not going to do no cooking, no cleaning, no multitasking. You're going to work on the product. And you're not going to get up until it's done. Thank you, Alyssa. She said, I'm talking to you. Listen, ma'am. We're not doing this no more. Okay? Now, we got to sell it. We have to sell it. Who is trying to put us all together is so sad because our apps are so bad because we only need to use TikTok, Instagram to market. We're going to get to that. We got to sell it. We got to sell it. So what we just did was we created the digital product. Now we have to sell it. And let me be honest with you. Creating it was the easy part. That was easy. You took Canva, ChatGPT, put together, you copy and paste it, boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. Okay? But we have to sell it. We got to sell it. Sales is 80% of your business. 80%. If you don't make no sales, you don't have a business. You have a hobby. Okay? Now, most people fail at sales. Let me explain to you what failure is. See, a lot of y'all are very confused. A lot of y'all think failure means if you post your first TikTok video and you don't get 500,000 views in 5 minutes, then you failed. Some of y'all think that if you launch your digital product and you don't make $10 million in a week, you failed. Some of you guys think that if you make your first YouTube video and you don't reach 100,000 views, then you failed. That's what you think. And that's why you're so scared, is because you think all these things are failure. But it's not. Failure only exists when you quit. When you literally give up, you throw in the towel and you say, I'm done. You're washing your hands of it. I don't want to do it no more. That's when you failed. But as long as every single day you commit to getting just a little bit better, I'm not even saying a lot of bit, just a little bit better than you were yesterday, you didn't fail. So if you post your video and you don't get any views, you get 0 views, that's not failure, because you are committing to the fact that the next video you do is gonna be a little bit better. That's not failure. But people fail at sales, meaning they give up, they throw in the towel because they quit, because they say things like, well, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want to be annoying. What if I talk about my product and people unfollow me? If you have said any of those things, go ahead and put guilty in the chat. Listen, this is a judgment-free zone. If you already have a product and you have tried to sell it and you have said any of those things, she said, leave me alone. Go ahead and put guilty in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Guilty as charged. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Listen to me very closely. We have got to shift our mindsets. Your mindset is holding you back because all those phrases that you have said to yourself is fear. It's the same fear that is stealing your dreams from you. You have got to let go of fear because selling is not begging. Selling is solving. You are solving someone's problem. I need you to understand that. What did the prompt say? Give me 10 digital product ideas I can create that solves a problem. So you mean to tell me you took time out of your day to make this product to help somebody and you're not going to tell anyone about it because you think you're begging them? That's what you think? No. For those of you guys who have seen me before, you have followed me already. I am not a new face to you. You see me talk about Glow Up Academy every single day. Why? Because I know I'm solving people's problems. I know I help people. I know I get them results. So why would I not tell people about it? I'm not begging you for anything. I didn't beg you to join. You joined at your own free will because you know that I can help you. Amazon. We all know who they are. We all have Amazon Prime subscriptions, or you are using someone else's. Do you think Amazon marketing headquarters is sitting in their office saying, you know what? Let's chill on making commercials. Even though back to school is coming, let's not do any commercials this year because we don't want people to think that we're begging them for their money. So we're not going to put out any commercials. We don't want people to unsubscribe from Prime. No, they don't think that. They don't care. They're going to make their commercials and remind you back to school is coming, so get your money ready. And if Amazon has that energy and that attitude with their stuff, they know they're solving your problems. You don't want to go to Walmart. You don't want to go to Target. You want your stuff delivered to your door. They're solving your problem. So if Amazon can talk about their products and their services all damn day, and I can talk about mine all goddamn day, why can't you? We have got to get out of the mindset that you're begging people. You're not begging for anything. They either want it or they don't. Are we clear? Okay. Now we're going to get into sales. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Girl, this is the server we all needed fears, but it's blocking us. Yes, absolutely. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. We're going to sell it now. We have got to sell it. You made it. You spent time. Now we got to sell it, y'all. We have to sell it. Now, what I want you to know is, well, first of all, if anything I'm saying is resonating with your spirit and vibrating with your soul, make sure you guys are double tapping the screen. Also, share the live. Share the live, okay? Just like this live found you, let's allow it to find other people, please, and thank you. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to put in some work here. You ain't got no problem going to work and putting in work at your job. You have got to put work into this. I am not the coach that's about to teach you how to make $10 million and you don't have to do nothing. I have not figured that out. I have not figured that out. I actually run my business. I do all of the things. okay? I am not the coach that's gonna teach you how to make 10K in 2 hours. You have got to put in time, energy, and effort. A lot of y'all are allergic to hard work when it comes to you. When it comes to your job, you do it quick, fast, in a hurry, easily, effortlessly, and flawlessly. But when it comes to your business, you're allergic. So if that is you, you can go ahead and leave now. At least you know how to make it. Now, it's not gonna get you very far because 80% of the business is sales, but at least you got the 20%. So go ahead and leave now. I am going to teach you how to really build a brand, how to really make money. Okay. If you're here, that means you're not afraid. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You came to the right place. I'm going to teach you how to sell it. Now, go ahead and write this on your paper. Write it down. Note takers are money makers. Here we go. Content is king and distribution is queen. Content is king and distribution is queen. Okay, so let's break all this down so you can actually do it. Good morning. First and foremost, my goal for you, all of my students, we have got to get you to posting every day. That's what we're working towards. Some of y'all not there yet. I get it. I've been on day one. I know we're not all there yet. But just understand that's what we're working towards. Some of you guys are camera shy. So we got to get that out your system because you're not going to be camera shy. So we're going to work on that. Some of y'all not necessarily camera shy, right? You make the video. Some of y'all even edit the video, but you let it sit in your drafts and you're just so afraid to hit upload. I don't know. We're going to get you right. But just know wherever you're at in your journey, the goal is posting every day. That's what we're working towards. And not only will you post every day, you will also be building a bare minimum of 3 platforms. 3 minimum. Why 3, Jazz? Because 1 is too close to none. Like that 1 income you have at that 1 job. If they laid you off tomorrow, what would you do? Exactly. If you put all of your eggs in a TikTok basket and the US decides, you know what? We're going to ban it. What would you do? You'd be sitting there panicking like all the other TikTokers who only put their eggs in 1 basket. I personally didn't really care. Yes, I make a lot of money on TikTok. Yes, I do. But I also make a lot of money on YouTube. I also make a lot of money on Instagram. I also make a lot of money on Facebook. So I really didn't truly care. Okay? So we're going to build 3. And before you start freaking out, Jazz, 3, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's not as hard as you think. I do it every day. The same video you put on TikTok, you're going to throw it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. I even throw it on Facebook and Threads. I'm on 5 platforms. That takes all of 5 extra minutes to do. Stop working yourself up. You're freaking out over nothing. It's really not that hard. Okay? Now, when it comes to which platforms you should be on, let me give you some words of wisdom. Some of y'all gonna do what you want to do and go listen to the shit I'm talking about. But for the small percentage, thank you, Steph, for the small percentage of people who do listen to me very closely. YouTube is the most watched platform, hands down. It has even replaced cable TV. See, TikTokers, y'all are a little bit confused. You think TikTok is the most watched platform. Yeah, it's trendy. They got the little dances going. But TikTok ain't got shit on YouTube at all. At all. YouTube has been around for 20 plus years. Has the US ever threatened to ban YouTube? No. Mm-mm. There's a lot of money on YouTube, not just with the sale of your digital products, but with that Google AdSense once your channel is monetized. When you have a question and you're trying to learn how to do something, where do you go? Where do you go? You're trying to figure out what laptop to buy. Where do you go? Because I go to YouTube. When you're trying to figure out how to do X, Y, Z, you go to YouTube. Exactly. So do yourself a favor and get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. It will be your most profitable platform. When I started my weight loss and fitness content years ago, my YouTube channel at the time, it only had 0 subscribers. I started brand new, fresh. We reached 18,000 subscribers the other day, okay? But I made my first sale of my ebook. I only had 52 subscribers at the time. The channel itself was not yet monetized. It is now, but it wasn't back then. But I was still able to make a lot of money on that YouTube channel. Why? Because I was selling my digital products on there. So stop sleeping on YouTube. When I started my coaching business, teaching you how to make money online, my first sales actually did not come from TikTok. They came from this YouTube channel. And this YouTube channel at the time only had 200 subscribers. We're now at 3.5K. So the point I'm making to you is YouTube will be your most profitable platform. Please don't sleep on it. Get on YouTube, make your content, and make your money. Okay? Now, some of y'all, I already know, I can feel it. You're in your head. Again, you're letting fear creep in and talk you right about the business dreams that you have. And you're saying things to yourself like, Jazz, I was with you all the way up until you said posting every day? Girl, I don't have time for that. That's hard. Let me explain something to you about hard. Listen very closely. Making money online has completely changed my life. Not just financially, but everything about me. Yes, I am now in my dream apartment. I drive my dream car. I work for myself. I've been doing this for 5 years. I started during COVID. But not only that, I've lost 100 pounds. My face is clear. I'm vegan. I sleep 8 hours peacefully. Like, life is good. Life is great. I'm blessed. But before all of this, before COVID, I lived a very different life. I used to work a 9 to 5. Thank you, Ranisha. I used to work a 9 to 5. And I was so excited when I got that job because I was fresh out of college. And I had bought into the American dream bullshit that they sold me in high school. Work hard, go to school, get a 4-year degree, graduate, get a great job, work for 50 years, die. I bought in. I said, sold. Where do I sign up? I went and got my 4-year degree, worked hard, graduated, fresh out, got my first job towards this degree. And I thought I was blessed because everyone I graduated with was struggling to find a job. College graduates struggle with finding jobs. And I found one 6 months after graduation. I was like, yo, life is about to be great. I was gonna be making $60,000 a year. This was before COVID, okay? This is back in 2014. Me at 23, that's great money. I didn't have any kids. That's great. This is before inflation, before rent prices skyrocketed, okay? I thought I was gonna live this dream. By the time I paid my rent, I had to get a car note. The car got to match the job, duh. So I went and got a car. I'm 23, just living it up, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge, okay? So I paid my car note, car insurance, phone bill. Back then we had cable bills, right? So the cable bill was about $300. Now we got streaming, okay. Student loans. So I quickly learned Sally Mae is not playing with you. She gives you 6 months to get your shit together after graduation. And it's time to pay up. It is time to pay up. I had 11 student loan accounts bundled into one payment. It was $500. I couldn't afford it. So every time I missed a payment, I got 11 missed payments on my credit off of one payment. Well, I couldn't afford to pay it. So every single month, my credit was going down, 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 down. So my dreams of getting a house won't gonna happen no time soon. And not only was I broke as hell, y'all, I wasn't prepared. I didn't like my job. No one in college prepared me for the corporate bullshit. They didn't prepare me for, this is what I learned. This is what I learned. I'm 23, I'm green, I'm naive, I'm thinking everybody's my friend, okay? I'm just happy to be here. I'm living life. I've learned people will come up to you and they'll ask you how your weekend is. They'll ask you how your love life is. They really act like they're your friends. And you're like, wow, I got all these great work friends. Those are the same people sending emails trying to get you fired. I was miserable. I worked with all women, and I was the youngest one there. The next youngest person was like 32. I was 23. I was miserable. I would pull up and cry before I even got out the car. And yes, I tried to find other jobs, but no one was gonna pay me what I was making there. And my logic was, if I can't even afford to live off of 60, how can I afford to drop down? So I just sucked it up. And I was there for 6 years, miserable as hell. And if any of that story resonates with you, then my next question is, when you're asking, is it hard to post content every day? Well, respectfully, you're already doing something hard. Going to a job that you hate is hard every day. Working every day, being overworked and underpaid is hard. Dealing with the corporate politics is hard. You guys, I thought these people were my friends. Now, yes, I was naive. I was 23, but that's hard. And I need you to understand, I truly worked 9 to 5. I was there from 9 to 5. You realize you spend more time with your coworkers and people that you don't even like than you do with your family. Yes, you do. Because by the time I got off, it was 5. Now I'm in rush hour traffic for about 30 to 45 minutes. By the time I get home, I only have about 2 or 3 hours to spend with my husband before it's time to go to bed and do it all over again the next day. And you do that every day. Some of y'all might be like, well, you have the weekend. No, you don't. No, you don't. You got Saturday, because Sunday, you got to get ready for the work week. And you have to mentally prepare yourself for the bullshit waiting for you on Monday. So you're already doing something hard. And half of you don't even like your job. I hated it there. I hated it. At least when you are posting content, you're making money online. You get to talk about what you want. What I told you to choose something that you like. That's what I told you to do. It's for a reason. You get to help people. You get to be yourself. You can't even be yourself at work. You got to put on a mask and play little games and act like you like them. And, hey, girl, how are you? Oh. You don't like them people. You can't stand them. Online, you actually get to be yourself. And you get paid. Yes, mask is heavy. Wearing a mask all damn day when you really want to curse them out. Online, you get to be yourself. So you choose which hard you want. The one that you're already living, that you're not happy with, that you're actually trying to get out of, or this hard. This is not hard, because I live the other hard. So which hard do I prefer? This one. This one. There's never a day where I get up on these lives and I'm like, oh God, Lord, please help me. Lord, just help me get through this live. Please don't have anyone mess with me. I used to do that every day at the 9 to 5. Okay? And by the way, I put on a lot of weight. I gained over 100 pounds there. I came in skinny, left fat. I was drinking every day just to cope with how miserable I was. I truly became alcoholic. So that toxic lifestyle weighs you down year after year. The smile that I used to have, I looked older back then than I do today because of all the stress and the misery. So I need you to understand what kind of life you're living versus the kind of life you could have if you stopped allowing fear to steal your dreams from you. Now let's talk about this content. In this content, you must be relatable. You need to be authentic and you need to target people's pain points. Yeah, stress is real, y'all. It will kill you. It will. You need to be relatable, authentic, and targeting people's pain points, okay? So, what I need you guys to understand is this. People connect through emotions, especially on TikTok. Listen, on TikTok, you have a few seconds. You got like 2 seconds to grab someone's attention before they are swiping off to a whole nother video. YouTube, you have about 10 seconds. So we have to make sure in those few seconds that we have that we capture their attention, we grab their emotions, and we target their pain points. Let me give you some examples. Throughout this live, you have heard me targeting yours. You have heard me say things like, are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of dragging yourself to a job that you hate? The minute you heard me say any of those things, I got you to stop scrolling, and you've been tuned in ever since. So whatever niche you choose, it doesn't matter. There are pain points in that niche, and you have to use those pain points, say those things to get people to stop scrolling and start watching. When you get them to stop scrolling and start watching, you can then get people to start buying. So this is why that is important. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm teaching you how to turn your content into cash, how to finally make money online, and how to build financial freedom. Now, you guys have to execute these things that we talk about. I keep saying it because it's true. Some of y'all are not new to my live. I recognize usernames, and I'm glad to have you back. However, you joining my lives every other day is not doing anything for you if you don't actually do what I'm telling you to do. At some point, tomorrow has to be today. At some point, Monday has to be today. If you truly want to change your situation, it is going to require you to get started. First time seeing you. Very good, Jessica. Jessica, I'm starting today. She ain't got time to play with y'all. She is starting today. Okay? Very good. Sales tip number 2. Write this down, you guys. Note takers are money makers. Write it down. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. If they don't like you, they're not going to buy it. If they don't know you, not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy it. Okay? So how do we get people to like us? Well, you can't. You cannot make people like you. The only thing you can do is what I told you to do in your content. Be relatable, be authentic, and target people's pain points. As long as you do those things, I promise you, you will build a community of people. And those are the people who will buy your digital product. And I do not want you in your head thinking, Jazz, what if no one likes me? That's fear, because that's impossible. There are 8 billion people in this world. Somebody is bound to like you. Okay? And if you grew up anything like me, you guys, I was not well traveled. I ain't go nowhere for real. I stayed all up and down the East Coast. I live in Virginia. I forgot there's a whole world outside of VA. Okay? I used to be afraid that people weren't going to like me either. You guys, there's a whole world outside of your little city. There's a whole world outside of your little state for my US of A folks. Okay? There's a whole world. As soon as you hit upload, your content is international. You all over. And I'm not telling you that to scare you. I am telling you that so you can understand how ridiculous you sound when you're saying no one's going to like you. Okay? I have students all over the world. I have students in the UK, Australia. Thank you. Australia, Barbados, Jamaica, everywhere. So please get out your head and get in your bag. Okay? Now, what do we say? People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. Okay, well, how do we get people to know us? You guys, one thing I'm never going to do is tell you to do something that I don't do or that I wouldn't do. I need you to go live. Thank you, Turquoise. Going live is by far the best way to build your community. Now, is it the only way? No, not at all. But it is hands down the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy and your vibes. It allows people to ask you questions and engage with you. And it allows you to promote your products. Now, some of y'all be like, well, Jazz, I don't want to go live. Well, I'm just going to tell you, okay. Listen, my purpose in life is not to force people to do stuff they don't want to do. I don't have the energy for it, and that's not my calling. I'm only here to help people who actually want it. So if you don't want to go live, fine, don't. But let me respectfully remind you of something. You also said you didn't want to go to work, and you go every day. You go early and you stay late. You work weekends and holidays. You go in there, you do your job and the job of 10 of your lazy ass coworkers every day. But you won't go live. You're working on building someone else's business and making them rich, but you're not willing to build your business and make you rich. Huh. Okay. Well, let me tell you something. This is what I do promise. If you actually consistently go live and you structure your live like how I structure mine, and you target people's pain points like how I taught you to do it, you will make more money on live than you do at that crusty ass, dusty ass job. I said what I said. And the beauty is you can run your live anywhere in the world, wherever your heart desires. As long as you have internet and your cell phone, you can do this anywhere. Anywhere in the world. You want to take your kids on a trip? Maybe you want to spend some time with your kids and your family. Take them to the beach. You can run your live, talk your shit, do what you do, make your money, and you can spend the rest of the day with your family. Or maybe you're like, I don't want to spend time with them. I want to spend time with myself. You can do that too. But you can't do that at work. You're not free at work. You can't just take vacations when you choose. You got to have PTO. And you got to calculate your PTO. You got to make sure you have enough hours to cover your trip. You also got to ask for permission, and you got to hope they approve it. You got to hope they have enough staff to cover you not being there. And don't get sick. Oh no. Now you got to make up time so you can make sure you still have time for your vacation so your check ain't short. But you don't want to go live. Okay. Then don't. Now, some of you are like, well, I would go live, Jazz, but I'm just scared. Okay, that's fine. You can be live shy. You can be camera shy. That's totally fine. That's normal. You're a human. Congratulations, okay? Anything that's new can be scary. It can be intimidating. It can cause you some anxiety. Of course, you're probably nervous at your first day of work. The first day at your new job, right? But that over time, that goes away and you're comfortable. The same applies with live. The only reason why you're shy is just because you haven't done it. Or maybe you did it once 6 months ago. You don't do it consistently. I promise you, if you just suck it up, if you just do it, you'll get better over time, naturally, to the point where you don't even think twice. The reason why I'm so confident and comfortable on live today is because I do it all the time. I told you, listen, I know I'm special. I know I'm great. I know I'm smart. But honestly, you guys, I am not any more special than you. I am not any more smarter than you. If I can do it, I promise you, you can do it. The only reason why I make the money I make, and you might not be making the money you want to make yet, is because I actually do it. I just do it. I don't sit around and talk about it. I do it. You have to do it. You just have to do it. And I promise you, the more you do it, the better you'll get. Naturally. Now, we said people only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. Okay, well, how do we get people to trust us? You guys, I am not telling you to post every day for your health, okay? I'm telling you to post every day because the more people see you, the more they begin to trust you. Consistency builds trust. And I need to enlighten you on something. Believe it or not, a lot of people work really hard for their money, in case you didn't know. Yeah. Some people work 12-hour shifts. Some people are on their feet all day. Some people have very physically strenuous jobs. Like they work at Amazon. Like they're literally working out at their job for 8 and 10, 12 hours. Some people work minimum wage. So maybe you're making 30 for your 8 hours, but someone else is making 10. So if you want to earn someone's business, you must earn their trust, which means you have to be trustworthy. Now, I want to do an exercise with you guys. For those of you guys who don't have a product, just sit this out, take your notes. But for those of you guys who do, and you're struggling to make sales, this is what I need you to do. First of all, I need you to take your ego and your pride out of it for 30 seconds. Now, some of y'all can't do that because you think you know everything. And there's nothing that anyone can teach you that you don't already know. Fine, you keep having that energy, and I promise you, you'll get nowhere. But for the small percentage of people who can have some humility and can remove their ego and pride, I want you to go to your profile and ask yourself, be honest, is it clear as day who you are, what you do, and how you can help people? And I also want you to ask yourself this might sting, but the truth shall set you free. If you were not you, would you buy from you? You got to be honest. Because if the answer is no, you should no longer be confused as to why people aren't buying from you. There should be no more confusion. No more. But the beauty of all of this is it can be fixed. Anything that we just talked about today can be fixed. That's the beauty of life. Anything that you're not happy with, anything that's not working how you want it to work, you have the power to fix it. So maybe you do want to make money online, but you're not too sure how to make your digital product. You can fix it. You can learn and you can do it. Maybe you want to grow your TikTok, but you're struggling. You haven't figured out why people aren't following you. You can learn and you can fix it. It doesn't have to stay that way. Maybe you're trying to be a YouTuber, but you're struggling with making content. You can fix it. It doesn't have to stay that way. Maybe you are struggling with sales. You're not too sure how to promote your product. You still feel shy and anxious when you're talking about it. Guess what? It can be fixed. Nothing has to stay the way it is. You have the power to change anything in your business and in your life that you're not happy with. You can change it. And let me be honest with you. Most of you guys are not really lacking information. Most of you guys are not. Some of y'all, maybe you didn't know about ChatGPT. Well, guess what? You know now. Some of y'all didn't know you could do certain things with Canva, but guess what? You know now. But most of you guys aren't lacking information. You're lacking implementation. In order to run a successful business, whatever successful means for you, it is going to require you to be consistent, disciplined, and accountable. You struggle with that when it comes to your business and your dreams. But you have those characteristics in other parts of your life. You are very accountable, consistent, and disciplined when it comes to your job. You go every day. You go when you don't feel like it. You go when you're sick. You feel like you should be making more than what you're making, and you're not. But you still go every single day. You work weekends and holidays. You are very accountable, consistent, and disciplined. When it comes to your kids, you're a great parent. You're a parent when you don't feel like it. When you're sick, you still get up and cook for your kids. You still take them to school. You could be emotionally drained, just exhausted. And you still sit there and you pour into your children. You still listen to their problems with their friends. You still help them with their homework. You still take them to all their extracurricular activities. You got them in camps and everything. They have everything they want and need. They never go without. You are very accountable, consistent, and disciplined. For those of you guys who are married, you're a great spouse. Even when your husband is getting on your last nerve, you are still a great wife. Husbands, when your wife is really ticking you off, you're still a great husband. You still provide for your family. You're accountable, consistent, and disciplined. But when it comes to you, your goals and your dreams, your business, you're flunking out. No accountability, no consistency, no discipline at all. When you don't feel like working on the business, you just don't. When you're too tired, you just don't. You never show up for you. Never. The minute someone calls you and is like, let's go to happy hour, you just say, fuck the business, I'll work on that tomorrow. I'll start making content on Monday. And then there you are outside at the Taco Tuesdays, happy hour Thursdays, Sunday brunches. You're doing everything but the one thing that'll change your life. It's hot outside. You're at the cookouts and the pool parties. On the weekends, you're sitting at home watching Netflix movies and scrolling on social media. And then you have the audacity to wonder why your life's not changing. It's not changing because you're not doing anything to change it. You're not doing anything to change it. A lot of you guys love to talk. But only a very small percentage of people actually do something about it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Thank you, Jana. This is going to sting. But your bank account is a direct reflection of the choices you make. Yes, it is. Because let's be real here. Let's really be honest with ourselves. Things have been hard. It didn't just happen last week. Rent prices have been on the rise for years. Food prices have been expensive. It did not happen last night. Eggs have been $10 and $12. And every single day, you choose not to do anything about it. You've been not liking your job. It didn't just happen last week. You haven't liked your job for a very long time. And every single day, you choose not to do anything about it. In order for you to get to where you want to get to, it's going to require you to change. Some of you guys have beautiful dreams of being six-figure entrepreneurs. That's great. That's an amazing dream to have. You can definitely do that. I told you, if I can do it, you can do it. But in order for you to be a six-figure earner with your business, it's going to require you to change who you are. See, people miss that part all the time. People are like, well, just give me the information. Just tell me how to do it. Just tell me how to do it. That's not going to benefit you if you don't do it, because the version of who you are today is full of excuses. So how can you be a six-figure earner when you keep talking about why you can't do something? How can you clear $10K a month if you are a procrastinator? How are you going to do that? You can't. It's going to require you to change who you are. You are not equipped to make the money that you want to make as you are today. You are going to have to change. You are going to have to become disciplined. You are going to have to become accountable, and you are going to have to be consistent if you want to make any money online. Some of you are like, well, shit, Jazz, I don't really need to do 10K a month. I am cool at 500. Just give me 500 extra a month. I'm straight. All my problems will go away. Fine. You want to do 500 a month? Easy. But who you are today isn't equipped to even do that. Because if you were, you'd already be doing it. Because the version of you who you are today is still full of excuses. You tell yourself what you can't do and what you're not good enough for. I can give you all the information. I can teach you how to make the products, how to sell them, how to grow the YouTube channel, how to do this, how to do that, how to make money on live. But if you don't even believe that you can, you're not going to do it. A lot of y'all don't even think you're worthy of a business. Subconsciously, you say it, oh yeah, I can do a business, but your actions don't align with that. You don't think you're really worthy. No, you don't. Because your actions say something different. You self-sabotage. That's what you do. Every excuse that you make, every time you talk about Tuesday, or you're going to start on Monday, you're going to start tomorrow, that is all forms of self-sabotage. Because what you really are is scared. You are so afraid of feeling disappointment if it doesn't work out in the way you want it to work out. So instead, you self-sabotage. Because if you don't actually get it done, then you can't feel disappointed. That's your way of protecting yourself. Self-sabotage. You're trying to protect yourself from harm. But honestly, you're already disappointing yourself because you're not living a life that you truly want to live. If you're still on this live 81 minutes in, it's because I have said something to you that spoke to you. Otherwise, you would have left with everyone else. If you were truly happy with the life that you're living, you wouldn't be here because nothing that I said would have resonated with you. You would have left, but you're still here because you know there's something about your life and your business that you're not happy with and you want to change it. You want to, but will you? I don't know. Unfortunately. But every single day that you keep doing what you're doing is another day that you could have been changing your life and walking towards the life that you truly desire. But you won't get out of your head. And you refuse to change who you are. A lot of y'all don't even believe in yourself. You have no confidence. Do you know how many students who've joined me and they're saying they want to be faces, not because they just want to protect their job. No, they say they want to be faces because they don't like the way they look. That's the things that people say. The reason why you lack confidence in yourself, it has nothing to do with your look. It's because you never keep the promises that you make to yourself. Never. And over time, that chips away at your confidence to the point where you don't have none. You no longer believe in yourself because you never show up for yourself. You show up for everyone else. Husbands, kids, friends, family. You are literally pouring from an empty cup. And then you wonder why you feel the way you feel. You feel the way you feel because you never put yourself first. But it doesn't have to stay that way. You have the power to change it. You guys, the version of me that you see today is not who I was 5 years ago. When I first started all of this, you guys, I still was full of excuses. I wasn't posting every day. I used to procrastinate. I was still drinking. Even though I had quit my job, I had started drinking because I hated my job. Well, I had already quit at this point, and I'm still drinking. Every day. I had an alcohol problem. I wanted to be buzzed. I just wanted to live my life every day being buzzed. But I had to realize that if I truly want to be a successful entrepreneur, I have to let it go. Because I can't be as productive as I could be if I'm always walking around drunk. So I decided to change. I put the cup down. I haven't had a drink in 4 years. I used to not believe in myself too. I used to have very low self-confidence. Very low. I had to work on my mindset. I had to start keeping the promises that I made to myself. And over time, I changed who I was. And now I am who you see today. I had to decide to be consistent with my content. When I started posting every day, my platforms took off. Sales through the roof. Because I decided to change who I was so I could do what I needed to do to make the money that I wanted to make. For those of you guys who are ready to change. See, not everyone's ready, and that's okay. I can't force anything on you, nor do I want to. I am not in the business of forcing you to change. If you are happy with how your life is going, then keep doing it. Who am I to tell you to do something different? But if you want more, you want to make money online, you want to build your platforms, you don't know how to do it, but you know you want to. You want to sell your products. You don't know how, but you know you want to. You want to learn to be consistent. You don't know how yet, but you want to. Thank you, Herdy. Then I want to help you. Because not only am I going to teach you how to make money online, I'm going to teach you how to believe in yourself so you actually do it this time. I'm going to teach you how to be disciplined so you actually do it. So you take the information, actually get it done this time. Not on Monday, not next year, now. For once, you're going to start and you're going to see it through this time. For those of you guys who are ready to change, you're fed up. You don't like starting, stopping. You don't like second guessing. You don't like procrastinating. You truly want to do it. Then I want you to join my Glow Up Academy. I am inviting you to join. This is the space where not only do you learn how to make money online, you become the version of yourself that you need to become in order to get it done. For those of you guys who are ready, we'll start with TikTok and then we'll do YouTube. TikTok. Doesn't matter which TikTok you're on, the instructions are still going to be the same. You're going to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile. TikTok number 2, my profile looks a little bit different. I'm in red dresses here, but it's still my profile. You're going to click on the top button that says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're going to click on this bottom button right here that says glowuploungehq.com. You're going to click right here where it says open. And then you're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. This is my Skool community. It is only $39 a month and you can cancel at any time. You can cancel anytime. Now what I do know is you're going to get addicted to the energy, the community, and the support in here. So you're not going to cancel because you're actually going to get things done and you're going to feel supported every single step of the way. We also do live coaching calls on Thursdays. So any questions that you have, you can ask. I share my screen with you and I walk you through whatever you're struggling with. You also have access to my inbox. So any questions that you have, any feedback that you want, anything that you're struggling with, I want you to share it with me so we can come with a solution together, so we can execute your plan together. On Sundays, we do book clubs. Right now, we're reading The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And every single week, we discuss and we talk about how we can change ourselves. This is how we fix our mindset. And on Wednesdays, we do Wellness Wednesdays. I have one of my coaches host that. I'm big on weight loss and how you treat your body. I built my whole brand on it. So of course I gotta have that in here. I teach you how to prioritize your sleep, how to stop stressing, how to move your body, how to eat better. A lot of times, the reason you don't have any energy, I don't want to hear it, is because you eat like crap. I used to eat like crap too. So I have meal plans in here for you every single week for those of you guys who want to eat better. Okay? YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, yes, we spend a lot of time talking about how to sell, creating your digital product, whichever platform you want to be on, you guys, I have built them all. So some of you guys want to be on YouTube, I'll teach you how to do that. Those of you guys who want to make money on TikTok, I'll teach you how to do that. I just dropped my TikTok vault. That is now in here. So I walk you guys through how to make money on TikTok Live, things to say, how to get people to engage, okay? Everything that I do on TikTok to make money, that is in here as well, okay? So yes, all of that is in here. YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, you guys have to leave the live. You're going to come to my YouTube channel. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're going to click on this button right here, the top button that says Glow Up Academy. And it'll take you right to where you need to be, okay? Now, yes, everything that you guys need. I'm vegan, by the way. I'm vegan, so I don't eat any animal product. But I do have meal plans in there for those of you guys who do eat chicken, beef, steak, doesn't matter, okay? I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes. I only let 10 people in at a time, you guys, because I like to be able to talk to people who join. Thank you so much, Am. Not everyone starts at the same spot. Some people have a product, but no audience. Some people have an audience, no product. Some people have a million ideas and they're trying to figure out which idea is best for them. Some people have no ideas, and so we figure out an idea for them to start with, okay? So wherever you're at in your journey, I want to sit down and talk to you. So I only let 10 people in at a time because I want to make sure I have enough time for everybody, okay? Yes, it is only $39 a month, and you can cancel at any time. It is only $39 a month, and you can cancel at any time, okay? Yes, TikTok, and I'm gonna set a timer in 1 second. I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes to lock in before I take the link down. TikTok, in order for you guys to join, it doesn't matter which TikTok you're on, you're gonna click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're gonna come to my profile, TikTok number 2, my profile looks a little bit different, but it's still my profile. You're gonna click on this top button that says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're gonna click on the button again down here that says glowuploungehq.com. You're gonna click on where it says open. And you're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy, okay? And then here we are. It's only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. I see you guys joining. When you guys join, don't dip. Once I get off the live, I hop right in and start talking to you guys and figuring out where y'all are at, okay? We have 8 more slots left before I take it down. I'm gonna set us a timer for 10 minutes and then I will take the link down. Do you guys have any questions for me? You guys have Canva, you have ChatGPT, you're gonna put it together, you make a digital product, okay? We spend a lot of time talking about sales. The question is, are you going to actually do it? A lot of you guys, unfortunately, no, because you're so addicted to scrolling and consuming and not creating. YouTube, you have to leave the live. You're gonna come to my channel, you're gonna click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're gonna click on this top button here that says Glow Up Academy, okay? And it'll take you right to where you need to be, okay? All right, so I have our timer set. You guys have 9 minutes to lock in. This is only for the people who are ready to change. If you love what you're doing, if you are happy with the results that you have, if you're making the sales you wanna make, if your platform is growing, then there's no reason for you to join because you don't feel like there's anything to change. However, if you want to change, you know something ain't working the way you want it to go. You done tried, it's not getting right, you always got excuses, you keep talking about what you're gonna do and you realize that you have a problem with that, then this is where you change. That's why it's called the Glow Up Academy, because you have to change. You have to change. And people wanna fight it all the time and they never get anywhere because they refuse to change who they are. They refuse to change who they are and they wonder why nothing is changing. The beauty about life is you have the power to change anything that you want to change. It doesn't have to stay this way. Yes, absolutely. It doesn't have to stay that way. You can change it. You're going to click on my profile picture up at the top. You're gonna come to my profile, you're gonna click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're gonna click on it again right here at the bottom, glowuploungehq.com. And then you click right here where it says open. And then you can click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. And then here we are. It's only $39 a month. You can cancel anytime. Yes, today is Wellness Wednesday. You guys are like halfway through it. So I have one of my coaches come in. Her name is Jessica, and she does an at-home workout with you guys. It's on Zoom. This is a great way for you guys to move your body. It starts at 9 a.m. Eastern. So you guys do have like 15 minutes, but we do them every Wednesday. Again, I'm big on how you treat your body. I lost over 100 pounds. I have a whole fitness and weight loss brand. So obviously, I'm going to teach y'all how to move that body. Okay, you gon' move. This is how we feel better about ourselves. You guys, the whole transformation that I went on, I'm putting you guys on. A lot of the times, the lack of energy that you have, it's because you don't eat right. You don't prioritize your sleep at all, and you wonder why you're tired. Well, of course you're gonna be tired. You're on Instagram all night, and then you gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Duh. You don't even wanna go on walks. And then you wonder why you're always achy. You're wondering why you don't have any energy. This is all of it. Glow Up Academy is where you truly change from the inside out. The lack of confidence, the way you feel about yourself, it all changes. Because in order for you to be the entrepreneur that you want to be, you got to feel good. You got to feel good. How can you make this money that you dream of making if you don't even feel good? You're doubting yourself. You're talking about, I can't do it. What are we doing? What are we doing? You're going to click on it. When you click on Glow Up Lounge HQ, it's right here, YouTube. The one that's attached is my coaching channel. Okay, I have 2 channels. I have my coaching channel, my weight loss channel. When you go to my coaching channel, you scroll down to my other channels, you'll see where my weight loss channel is, okay? Absolutely. So we have to lock in. We have got to lock in. TikTok family, in order for you guys to lock in, yes, I got you, give me 1 second. You're gonna click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're gonna come to my profile, you're gonna click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And you click on this bottom button right here that says glowuploungehq.com. And you click on this red button that says open. And you click right here where it says Glow Up Academy, all right? And then here we are. It's only $39 a month. You guys can cancel at any time, okay? We do meet on Thursdays for our live coaching calls. If I said anything on this live that resonated with you, if I motivated you, if I inspired you in the 96 minutes that we were on live, what do you think you're going to get in here? Stop holding yourself back. A lot of you guys like, I'm not spending no money. You give it to Netflix quick, fast, and in a hurry. Hulu, Disney, all of them. You got them on recurring. You gonna make sure you watch your Tyler Perry movies. Very good. Thank you so much, Infinite. You guys, when you guys join, I see y'all joining, just kind of hang tight. As soon as I get off a live, I hop right in there, okay? You guys y'all are quick, fast, and in a hurry. But when it's time to work on you, when it's time to put yourself first, you want to hesitate. You want to talk about what you're not going to do. And then you wonder why you're where you're at. Because you don't want to change. Some of you guys have been on my live before, multiple times. You already knew I told you to start a YouTube channel, because I tell you every day. But you still haven't done it, because you refuse to change who you are. The information is of no use to you if you're not willing to change. Because you already knew that. Because I told you yesterday. But you still want to avoid changing. I don't want to change. Okay. Well, then don't be confused as to why you're still doing what you're doing. Scrolling from live to live. YouTube video to YouTube video. Talk after talk. No execution. No execution whatsoever. Not at all. Okay. We still have 6 slots left. For those of you guys who are ready to change. I'm not here to force you to do nothing you don't want to do. I ain't got the time nor the energy for it. You keep doing what you're doing. But for those of you guys who are done doing what you're doing because you realize it ain't working, click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Thank you. You're going to come to my profile. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. TikTok number 2, my profile is like more in red dresses. I don't really post on that one, but you are more than welcome to join my main one. It's in my bio. You're gonna click on where it says glowuploungehq.com right here at the bottom. And you're gonna click on where it says open. Okay. Absolutely not purposely. Would you ever ask Netflix to give you a month for free? No. You're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. Okay. And then here we are. It's only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. Okay? Very good. Do you guys have any questions for me? You guys have about 3 more minutes left and we're going to close it out. I feel like when people know they want to change, they know it doesn't have to be dragged out. You know you want to do something different, right? So I don't feel the need to do all of that. People who know, they know. People who are cool, they cool, right? YouTube, for y'all to lock in, you're going to leave my live. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. Okay? Glow Up Academy. Any questions for me? Yeah, and you guys, the thing is too, let's just be real. Let's call a spade a spade. Honestly, as human beings, it's not just you, it's me too. As human beings, we don't tend to respect free. Humans do not respect free. It's not just you, it's not just me, it's everybody. You could give somebody a free meal. You could have cooked it from scratch and you gave it to them, right? And what do? Complain. It's not seasoned. They didn't cook the chicken right. It's not good. I don't like it. And it was free. And they still complain about the free stuff. People don't respect free. People, you guys, listen, I'm not on TikTok lives. I don't watch. I create, right? Listen, a lot of you guys hop from TikTok live to TikTok live, but you don't do anything with the information that's been given to you for free. I am not the first coach to teach you about Canva and ChatGPT. A lot of y'all already knew that. But because you didn't invest in the education, you don't do anything with it. There's no commitment. So you continue to delay. Thank you. You continue to delay because there was no commitment. When you exchange for money, when you invest, now you're committed to it. I spent $500 to talk to my mentor. She's a millionaire. I'll be damned if I give her $500 of my hard-earned money and I don't do none of the stuff she told me to do. I would be damned. I'm going to utilize every single thing she tells me on that Zoom call to the T. Because I'm going to get my money's worth. Period. When you invest your hard-earned money in something, now you're going to do it. Because you're not going to waste no money. Not in this economy. You're going to listen and you're going to execute. Because you're going to get a return on your investment. Period. The energy hits different. Because now you remember how many hours you was at that job. You said, shit, I had to work 2.5. No, I'm going to be at the coaching call. True or false? I'm going to be at that coaching call. Okay, Jasmine said I got to do this. I'm going to do it because I'm not. Exactly. The hustle is different when you invest your money because you're not going to waste it at all. At all. Very good, sister. Very good. You ain't going to waste it at all. You going to do what you got to do. Okay? Yes. TikTok family, we still have 4 more slots left, you guys. You're going to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're going to come to my profile. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're going to click on this bottom button right here where it says glowuploungehq.com. And you're going to click on where it says open. Yes, absolutely. You're going to click on where it says open. And then you're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. Okay? And then here we are. It's only $39 a month. You guys can cancel anytime. Now, I do know a lot of you guys are not going to cancel. I have a very high retention rate because of all the value that I do add to the community. We're in here every day. We're hyping each other up. We're motivating each other. I'm very active, uploading motivational videos for you guys. I just launched the TikTok vault, so that is now available for you guys. For those of you guys who do want to be successful on TikTok, I've put in there how to sell on TikTok Live, things to say, how to create reels to get people to watch, all of those things. Everything that I use on TikTok is now in here. Also, I launched the business vault. So for those of you guys who want to set up your business account, this is more for US based people because I talk about taxes and your business credit and setting up your business account. All that's in here, okay? So I launched 2 new vaults every single month, okay? So this month was TikTok and the business vault, okay? Next month is YouTube and we're doing healing, okay? But again, anything that you need information on, we go on in the coaching calls as well. So you don't have to wait till next month to learn how to grow on YouTube. I teach you. But I'm just saying in a vault perspective, I drop it every month, okay? Any questions on that? And yes, Wellness Wednesdays. You guys, we do Wellness Wednesday every Wednesday. Coach Jessica is in there teaching people how to move their body, okay? It's an at-home workout. You don't need any equipment. She is making you move. So for those of you guys who want a good stretch, you want to move your body, you don't have time to go to the gym, every Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday in there, okay? Absolutely. Coach Jess is amazing. I love Coach Jess, okay? YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, you have to leave off of the live. You're going to click on where it says globeloungehq.com. And then you can click on this top button here that says Glow Up Academy, okay? Very good. Yes, and everything you need about selling is in there too, you guys. So for your content, how to get people to stop scrolling, watching, all that stuff. Everything that I run in my business, I give to you. Every single thing, okay? You will be right where you need to be, okay? Any more questions before we head out? Any more questions before we head out? Thank you so much, sister. Listen. When you truly find your purpose, which is why we go through it. For those of you guys who don't know your purpose, that's okay. It took me a while to get to mine. You're not gonna know. You might not know. Some of y'all know, but a lot of you don't. But when you truly find your purpose, your energy just hits different. This is why I said to you, choose something off of that list that you actually like. There's a reason why I teach you what I teach you. I never told you to chase a trend. I never told you, well, credit's in, so teach people credit. I didn't tell you that. I did not tell you that. I told you to choose what you like. If you truly love teaching people about credit, then by all means do it. But if that ain't nothing for you, you don't like that shit, I'm not gonna tell you to do that. Because when you choose something that is true to your spirit, that you really love, that really gets you excited every day, the energy hits different. You no longer feel like you're working. You're actually having fun. And you make money. What did I say? Money flows where energy goes. There's a reason why I teach you what I teach you. I have tried niches for the sake of making money, and not because I liked it. And it didn't go very far because I felt like I was working, I wasn't having fun, so I wasn't able to be consistent. And so it was literally a waste of my time. So just choose something that you love. Make life simple for yourself, please, okay? Just make it simple. Just make it simple, okay? Any more questions before we get out of here? Any more questions? You guys, we still have 3 slots left. We have 3 slots left before I take the link down. For those of you guys who are joining, just kind of hang tight. As soon as I get off a live, I hop right in, okay? I hop right in. We have 3 more slots left. Also, you guys, for those of you guys who are struggling with confidence, you are struggling with believing in yourself, you don't think you're good enough, you feel like you're not good enough to make content, or you're second guessing, you're doubting yourself. Let me explain this to you, and then we're gonna head out. Let me explain something to you. If that's you, if you fall in that category, 12 times out of 10, the reason why you feel that way is because you never commit to the promises you make to yourself. And I want to give you a new perspective on it. Let's say, ladies, you met a man. He's fine, sexy, dark chocolate, tattoos, all the things. Every time he tells you he's going to do X, Y, Z for you and he doesn't do it, you slowly start to lose the faith in him, right? Like every time he promises you going to do this, he don't do it. He promises you going to do that, he don't do it, right? You common sense start kicking in. You start realizing he's a liar. He's a liar, right? Okay. The same thing happens when you do that to yourself. When you constantly tell yourself you're going to post the content, you don't post it. You tell yourself you're going to go live, you don't go live. You tell yourself you're going to start the YouTube channel, you don't start the YouTube channel. You are literally starting to lose the faith in yourself to the point where you don't have any. You don't even believe in yourself anymore because time and time again, you prove yourself right. Discipline builds confidence. When you stick to something, despite how you feel, you build confidence in yourself. This is why I teach my students structure and discipline and order. Having a schedule, a routine about yourself is the very thing that makes you start to feel better about yourself because now you're getting stuff done. If you prioritize sleeping for 8 hours, now if you have small kids, I understand that's probably not going to happen. But not everyone has small kids anymore. So if that's not the excuse, if the real excuse is because you're watching movies and you're scrolling on TikTok all day or all night, and you're not prioritizing your sleep, well, on the weekends you feel like you have to sleep in because you're not getting enough sleep throughout the week. But if you add structure and order to your life, you don't need to sleep in on Saturday. You can still get up and lock in on yourself at the crack of dawn. You don't even have the desire to need to sleep in till noon because you're already getting your sleep. Some of you guys, you spend the weekend just hanging out. No order, no structure. Because you think it's the weekend. Well, it's the weekend. It's my free time. No, you don't have any. Because you said you wanted a business. So you don't get that. You need to focus on your business. You need to have order and structure and a routine about yourself. If you say, you know what? She's right. I'm going to go on a walk before I go to work. Then that's what you have to do. But when you say you're going to do it, and then the day comes and the alarm's going off and you keep hitting snooze and you're not getting up and you're like, I'll just do it tomorrow. That's another day that you're chipping away at your confidence. And then you wonder why you don't believe in yourself. Because you keep proving to yourself that you can't do it. I get up every morning and I go on a walk. Every morning. Then I drink my coffee. I get myself together. I get on live. I get off of live. I talk to my students in school. And I go to the gym. I live the same life every single day. Whether it's Wednesday or Saturday, it's the same. Because discipline builds confidence. Structure builds confidence. Yes. How to sleep early though. I've tried so many strategies. Are you eating properly? You guys, I used to be a fast food whore too. Shoot. Chick-fil-A, McDonald's. Chick-fil-A was my favorite. I've been vegan for the past 3 years, so I don't eat none of that no more. But I used to love fast food. Sprite, oh my God. I love me a Sprite. You guys, if you're not eating your vegetables, if you're not eating your fruit, and this isn't just because I'm vegan, but I'm being honest. If you're not eating right, you're not going to sleep well. And when you're drinking those sodas have caffeine. If you're eating chocolate, there's caffeine in that. So then when it's time for you to lay down and go to bed, you're still full of energy because you're high on sugar. You're high on carbs. So yeah, you are going to struggle to go to bed. Yes, you are. If you're looking at your phone while you're in bed, that light, it's keeping your brain up. No screen time 30 minutes before bed. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. You do not need to carry the phone in the bed with you. Put it down. These are things, these are habits that we have to build. This all plays a part in why you're not getting to the level that you want to get to when it comes to your business. It starts here. What are your routines? When you don't feel like it, do you just not? Do you say tomorrow? Because I don't. If I say I'm going to do this, then I do it. No ifs, ands, or buts. It doesn't matter how I feel. Unless it's like I'm hurting or I'm just genuinely sick, sure. But if it's just because I don't feel like it, no, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. There's going to be a lot of things in your life you don't feel like doing. You don't feel like going to work, but you still go. Every day. Mm-hmm. So these are the things that we talk about. These are the things that we talk about. You guys, there's 3 more slots left for Glow Up Academy. If I'm speaking life into you on this live, what are we doing? Join Glow Up Academy. Stop holding yourself back. You go spend $39 quick and fast everywhere else. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You go to Starbucks every morning. You can make your coffee at home. You go to Chick-fil-A. You could bring your lunch. TikTok family. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. You're going to click right here where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're going to click on this top button right here, this bottom button, this red button that says open. And then you click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. This is my Skool community. Again, it's only $39 a month. These are the things we talk about. These are the videos that I teach, that I push in here. These are the things that we talk about. Not only am I teaching you how to build your bank account, I'm also teaching you how to build you. You got to build yourself up. Now, I can teach you how to sell on TikTok. But if you don't think you can, if you don't think you're good enough, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You're going to have excuse after excuse. We got to fix this. We have got to fix your head. YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, you're going to leave off of the live. You're going to come to my channel. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. Okay? And it'll take you right to where you need to be. All right? Very good. I enjoyed you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me on this beautiful Wednesday. For those of you guys who joined, I'm hopping in there now. For those of you guys who chose not to, keep doing what you're doing. At some point, I know you're going to get tired of it. And I'll be right here. I don't need to force it upon anyone. I know the value that I add. I know the motivation I give. And I know the results that I give to people. So keep doing what you're doing. When you get tired of that, I'll see you in Glow Up Academy. Okay? You guys, make sure y'all follow me if you haven't already. They do steal my videos and make fake accounts. TikTok too. I do have my main TikTok. It's linked in my bio if you want to follow the main one. Okay? All right. Have an amazing Wednesday, you guys. Bye, YouTube.